Thank you for your time. I
Of
have a
course.
question about the different pieces. I may be wrong, but I have the feeling that except in the first episode when she plays with the old man, the focus after that during the game is most of time on the look, on the expression of the faces, and the shots on the different pieces um, arrive, I would say, around 5 or 6 and 7 episodes. And I wanted to know why so late. There is not so much focus on the different pieces and the way they just go on the game. And I just wondering why.
That's a really good question, and it's something that we thought a lot about and talked a lot about. And our feeling was that every game had to have a raison d'etre emotionally, and it had to have a context for where she was at, who she was playing against, and what was the kind of emotional transaction in story terms for the game. And some games it seemed important to actually care about the game and care about the technique of the moves and the strategy. And other games, it didn't seem like it was about that at all. And again, because we were so determined to have variety and to have a show where you didn't have to know anything about chess or understand even how the pieces moved in order to enjoy it. But at the same time, if you did have that knowledge, the moves had to respect your knowledge. So, you know, the whole game in her first big tournament, it's all about towns. It's all about her sexuality. It's all about her having her first menstruation. It's, you know, there's so much going on there that's kind of loaded into that scene on a character level that it told us where to put the camera, you know. And
Mm.
when he says, you know, you're humiliating my rook, you don't need to see the rook moving back square to square.
Yeah.
You kind of know exactly what's happening, and the pleasure of it is this guy suddenly realizing that this girl's kicking his ass and that she's quite attractive and she seems attracted to him. And so I think every game was kind of looked at that way, and that became our compass, to use my term, as to when we had to show the game. And you know, there's that one great scene where she just walks up to the table and says, "I'm Beth Harmon," and the guy just looks up and says, "Shit," and you just cut. You don't have to see her even sit down and make the first move. You just know. Uh, so that was kind of our strategy.
And I do